We're back again. That makes sense. It's like folding, right? It's okay. Alright, can't play this music because it's too copyrighted. I'll attach the reins later because we're gonna erase a lot of these anyway. And on the things that are on the way of the reins. So again, this is an armored horse. I'm trying to be braver with my lines. You know, I'm trying to make it thicker than I would normally than I used to do because I think I lack that line weight. Um, I thought I didn't. I thought it was okay. I should probably give this horse a mohawk. I was just thinking about it, and since they're armored, right, and that means that they're being taken care of. And I'm thinking like maybe these soldiers give their horses a little bit of personality too. I think I've seen medieval knights do that. They shave their heads a little bit just to give them a little bit of a mohawk. I don't know, maybe that's just me. So their front is armored. Well, it's not really armor, it's more like decoration, right? Like clothing. Thicker lines. Let's see how that looks. That looks good. Belts. Side skirts. Well, since he's wearing a tabard, this skirt is going to curve along with the shape of the horse's back. Again, thicker lines. There you go. I think I can put on the reins now. Let's make the reins curve a little bit. Back. Just trying to add as much black as I can for now to the places that needs it, right? So here. Okay, that looks good. So its feet should like this. I'll take care of it later. Let's do the feet. There's a paddle should go all the way here. Good. Like a mountain. So, no any creations. I really need glasses. Go to the tree, buddy. Just watching your last recording stream and got put it by you got online. Just a dump on here. Hey, there you go. Thanks, man. Yeah. Really just drawing manga. Say, a manga page. Actually, I'm drawing three, four. Yeah, four mangas at the same time. Currently, I'm drawing three different storylines at the same time. Uh, one of those is client work, and the reason why I'm working so much is because I think I've mentioned it before, right? I'm entering a competition soon, so I want to submit more than one submission, and I got like 5 weeks to finish it. So I'm thinking if I do at least 2 or 5 pages every week of the mangas that I'm creating, mangas, uh, I could submit good amounts by next month. And also, I'm trying to push myself, to be more comfortable with drawing more than 5 pages a week. Actually, the last week I did 11 pages, six of my own, and then I think I did seven of my own, and then four client work. And I really had a hard time. Right now, I'm doing the same, but it's a lot lighter now. Something is lighter for some reason. I don't know. Maybe I'm just getting used to it. Cool. I'm drawing two as well. Nice, nice. Hey, you should submit it to the competition. I'm entering too. I mean, who knows? Plus, I'm not really looking to win. Well, I am trying. I'm going to do my best to win, but I don't expect to win. They're probably like 20, 50 other manga creators that are far more talented than I am. However, what I'm really after with the competition is the feedback that you're gonna get, because you're gonna get free feedback anyway from actual mangakas and editors. So yeah, I really want to get those feedback, man. I mean, that's how you improve, right? Especially if you get feedback from real, like from people who are already pros in your industry. You know what I mean? Seeing way you work, making my progress go faster. Hey, there you go. Do you do traditional, right? No, all digital. Nice, nice. I think I made this too big. Make it shorter like that. Like something like that. Your planet tutorials was awesome. Hey, thank you. Oh, you mean the speed paint? I don't think I did a proper tutorial. Did I? I probably should, you know. Yeah, that's a good idea for my next video. Do that planet thing. It's actually heavily inspired by Yasuke Murata's One Punch Man panel. I believe he drew a planet that was splitting or something, right? Something's happening to a planet. And the composition was really good, and I wanted to try something like that. So yeah, I came up with the idea through Yasuke Murata's inspiration. Can you explain what you did? I couldn't. You did, so I counted as a tutorial. Okay, right, right. Need side view, of course. Okay, so it goes like this. I actually don't know if I'm doing this right. I'm not really used to drawing horses. In fact, I spent the entire week just copying horses from reference, and I'm gonna admit I also traced a bunch of them just to get the hang of the of like the anatomy and and right now this is the first time I'm drawing a horse without a reference, which I think I did okay, especially because it's covered in armor, so you don't really see the anatomy at all, right? So I'm kind of cheating a little bit here. Well, just came to say hi. Gotta get back to the grind. LR will never get done. Hey, man. Thanks for hanging out. Good luck. You let me know what's happening. If ever you finish the work, you said you're doing a manga. I'd love to read it. You take care. I'm gonna take a little bit of a break. Maybe 2-3 minutes worth of break. And it's kind of shaky a little bit. Yeah. It feels like I drew the fate too short. Yeah, it's okay. Yeah, I'm not worried about it. Okay, this is pretty much done, I think. I like the way it went. But I think I can do more with this thing. I feel like it doesn't have enough hatching lines, right? Not enough thin ones, at least. Too, it looks too amateurish. I don't know, there's something about it that I don't like. Maybe that's just me. That's okay. Where's my sketch? We're gonna copy this and use this as a baseline for the other knights, right? So like that, and maybe we'll change the head a little bit of the horse. We'll put it down a little bit. Change the ears so it doesn't, just so it doesn't look like it's copy pasted, you know. But it is. But I don't want to make it obvious right out of the bat. So can we change 10 to 20% of it? Maybe the hand placement could be different. Yeah, something like that. This guy should be carrying a flag. Maybe the shield is a bit cracked, right? Like so. Also, I want to change the feet so it looks more uniform like this. Change a little bit of the wave, maybe. Change the position of the star there. And a little bit more unique hatching lines and shading. We're gonna add a item here, like maybe a bag right at the back, just to make it more unique, right? See? Also, it makes it look less lazy. Although the technique is very lazy, it makes it less so. Okay. Go. Maybe we could even add. Actually, you know what? Fine. I'm going to erase this thing here. I don't really know how to draw horse, okay? Just forgive me if this is a really crappy horse. But I'm doing my best. Maybe let's give him a different hairstyle. Also helps if you can actually draw the helmet just slightly differently. Now he looks really unique. We'll do the same with a couple of other knights. Actually, you know what? We're gonna draw um, the rest of the characters. Laying there. Right. Well, the sizes here will will make more sense once I actually do the background. Yeah, we're gonna have to change this guy to that. The basic general. This is going to be Elric. I've been debating if I should add a love story interest in my action story, right? I don't know. That's been frowned upon, I think. Elric and his crew aren't as armed or armored as the guards here. So what's happening is they are rendezvousing with the military group, since they'll act as an assistant to an escort mission. I'll keep that bag, but for Elric, I'll give him a second bag here. Like he has two. For variation, people carry two bags, especially on horseback when you got like a lot of things to carry. All the Band of the Bear group, which is Elric's group, this guy's group, are wearing black furred capes. And they're not as armed as these knights over here. But what the persuasions about the normal bracers. And change the direction of the horse face. Kind of looks like a donkey now that I think about it. And a horse. Head is too long. Make it somewhere around there. I know it will make a difference. Let's make it so that his horse is facing this way. It's fine. Fine. I'll just make it like this. Okay, so the band of the bears, of course, they're not as armored, but they do have a banner in front. So we're gonna keep this part, the banner for the band of the bears. Okay, so we're gonna have to draw an anatomically, goddamn those words, correct horse, right? Since he really isn't um, armed as these guys. His horse is also like a standard horse, you know. This wouldn't be here. So the horse's arm is here, and it should go like this. See, we have an opportunity here to draw a horse's body, a little bit of it, and I believe the feet should be like this. Actually, I need some reference now. Okay. Okay. So built like this, and so and that's my horse without a reference. Sideways at least. I'm yet to find out if I can actually draw a horse in like a front facing view without a reference. I think it's okay. It is in a very slight angle, so I gotta be careful with that too. Make some adjustments here because I changed the angle. This reins is being held by his other hand that you can't see much of. Maybe let's draw it anyway, right? Right there. Okay. Got his sword. Just to draw the tail now. Besides this, is I think we pretty much nailed this horse, I think. That sounds wrong to say. Oh yeah, I gotta clean these bags up. Roller balls too? Nah, I'll skip that. I know, disappointing, right? I need to redraw this too. Put it here a bit. There you go. That's my horse without a reference. It's not bad, I say. Now we're gonna draw Elric's crew, which would be on his side here. We're gonna do the same principle as we did with the knights here. We're just gonna create variations. Maybe his hand is a bit hidden. Let's say it's wearing a really long cloak. Change his head again. Lightly. And it's complicated. GW, hey man. Welcome to the stream again, buddy. How was your weekend? Or weekday? Weekend still starting. Maybe I'll make his tabard, the horse tabard, is shorter. And maybe I'll give him just a little bit of skirt armor here for the horse. They called speedster animation this premiering a vid today. Premiering a vid today. Nice, nice. I don't know what that is. But sounds interesting. He does animations. And I could never get into animation. Produce one of these. Maybe I should look it up, for my support. For fellow artist. Feature animations. Oh, you're him. Hey man. Somebody told me that you're premiering a video today. Interesting. I'm gonna look you up and just show my support. See what you're all about. Can't hurt, right? Dude, you already got 68 subscribers on your first video. Or have you been I don't know, how do you do it? Yeah. You got 68 subscribers, nice man. I'm subscribed. Dude, you're gonna blow up. You already have that much. If I'm gonna be doing it today, nice. Nice, nice, nice. I'll definitely watch the video. Well, not right now. I'm streaming. I gotta draw this cow thing. There's a giant cow here. That's a raised feed sketch now. Oh, I have 54 views. Dude, there you go. That's a good sign, Yeah, it's a good sign. Because I remember my first video didn't do that well. To be fair, those were just speed paint videos, and I don't think people really, I don't think it's a that really boring videos. And that it wasn't until I did YouTube really seriously that I really popped off. Well, I didn't pop off, but I got more views than normal. I bet you already have a following somewhere, right? Why people are excited about your video. Your drawing looks sick. Thanks, man. It's a giant cow. I'm kind of struggling with drawing animals. Just that I don't do much of it. And I spent the entire week this week just drawing horses. But it seems that I don't have the same grasp with cows. Kind of like a furry cow, and he has a thick fur. Not as in like a furry. Like he has thick fur. Okay, that's what I meant. Maybe I'll switch these off first because they're kind of putting me off on where to put my stuff. So let's just draw the general anatomy of a cow. Something like this. Oh, it looks ugly. Too thick. That looks okay. Maybe head's too small. And about there. I'm wondering what your video is about. Well, I'm gonna watch it too. Don't have to tell me. Just curious. This cow also has a tabard and two us right there. A kid is riding this cow, and we have a bag of stuff. Very pronounced tail. Okay, I like the shape, right? It looks good. I think it looks good. Let's just make it just a little bit, just a little bit more pronounced with the sketch. Layer it with a thicker sketch. About Sunny Kobe Spaz. Sunny Kobe. Is that a character? Honestly, I don't know who that is. Should give him a goatee. Looks interesting. I don't like the horn design. I might just change the horn design, or maybe don't have it horn horn design. Maybe like this. Ooh, but then it's gonna interfere with this tusk here. You know what? I'm gonna keep it. I'm gonna keep this design, and I'm gonna redraw the horns that I did with him. Yeah, that looks so cool. Technically, is a YouTube streamer. All right. I don't really know much of a. You're gonna have to forgive me, okay? I'm kind of off the loop with the streaming community. I really just do art for a living. Is this about like drama? Maybe I don't know. I really like that. This this horn, and then maybe you can even attach the reins here, so it's like a big bike. You know that the handle of the big bikes are really high. Oh, that's a really cool concept. I really like this. Yeah, I'm gonna have to redraw a lot of the earlier drawings of him, which isn't much really. I think this character, this cow only appears 4 times, 3 times, 3 panels, something like that. Gets 4,000 subscribers and does tonic content. I say, well, it does look like it, based on the thumbnail. Sonic's really still popular, still, huh? I mean, I didn't grow up with Sonic, but he was really very popular back in my day. Him and Mario, they're still pretty popular. It's amazing. See, those content, those IPs, they kind of transcend generations now. Dude, I wish I had 4,000 subscribers. um, well, we'll get there one day. Maybe start a few dramas, a few bad behavior. I'm kidding. He's gonna start in 9 minutes. Okay. I'll watch it later. I don't like this cow. Something's just not right, you know? I think it's his neck. It's too short. I try to move it forward and upwards. Keep it more up, maybe. Smaller. It is 100 live gonna start. Nice, nice. Now this cow kind of just looks like a goat. No, I think about it. Like a big goat. Doesn't look good. I think it's because of the goatee. Get rid of the goatee. And also the ears. Make it smaller. Yeah. Okay. Alright, we're back to a cow. Oof. I'm gonna take a little bit of a break. You guys, you're gonna watch it? Alright, man. Take care, buddy. Good luck. See you, man. Cow does look like a goat. If I draw it this way. I think it's the horns. No, I'll keep it. I'll keep it. It's okay. It's okay if you can mistake it as a goat. It's a different creature anyway. So it has a really thick stable. Okay, I'm not sure what you mean by that. Let's go watch the stream. Watch his stream. I don't mind. Are you sub? I thought I did. Yeah. Let me check. It's up to you. Or it's up to the Sonic guy. I'm not subbed to the Sonic guy. I don't know who he is. I'll watch your videos later, and if it's for me, I'll sub. You know, the thing is, yeah, you have 68 subscribers, pretty good. for your first video. Before you know, before you even pull out your first video, you already have 68 subscribers. Um, I'll watch your video later, and if I like it, I'll sub to you. Okay. The thing is that you don't. The game on YouTube is that you don't want to just have subscribers that aren't really interested in your videos, because that's gonna screw it up with the algorithm. And I can definitely say the same thing about you guys for my video, right? If it's not for you, then don't sub. Um, I like to grow my channel organically instead of you know just making sure everybody subs that are interested in my thing, and that's okay. But I'll promise you I'll watch it later after my stream. Yeah, man. Like this is making it weird. I was trying to make it a little bit cuter. It's not working. I'm gonna make it like a normal leg. Something like that, yeah. Which means I'm gonna have to redraw a bunch of legs later. I'm pretty sure I didn't draw them properly. Really does still look like a goat. The body maybe. All right, whatever. I'm gonna stick with this now. Now, where's my line work? So I think it's too big. Let's make it. But it's, yeah, this cow is massive anyway. I need a bit of a break. Uh, Actually, you know what? What I do need now is skip the page a little bit. Do something else. Get this page. If it's a character page, I want to do a side profile here, reading the script, right? It's kind of leaning a little bit. Frustrated. Oops. I'm not showing it here, am I? I don't know why that happens. So they're kind of frustrated because they're very early and nobody's showing up to the location they're supposed to meet up. So I'm gonna have to redraw this cow now so that its horn matches the one that I just drew. There's one revision. Let's see how many revisions do we have. Two. Also, I gotta revise that feet. That feet is looking really ugly. Three. Three revisions. Is there any more? Just three. Okay. Three panels I have to revise. And is every panel sketched now? It seems that it is. This thing. I'll do this tomorrow. Maybe off stream. This one's almost done. I'll definitely do this off stream. There's so many other things I have to do. I have to render this tomorrow. This is paid work. I'm just gonna stretch for a little bit. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna try and change up the camera. And I'm gonna start streaming with my face. I'm gonna set up my tripod for a bit, okay? Give me a sec, guys. Okay, there we go. Reveal. I'm gonna take this camera off now. It's blocking my face. Uh, Good. I'm getting that as fuck. I'll be right back. Yeah. I just changed it to my hoodie so that my fat doesn't show up as much within the camera and all. Let's fix ourselves. Lights. Whoa, too bright. Camera it is. Not mind. What to do? What to do? Wait, I'm gonna cut off the stream for a little bit. Ace. Could be my chill for a bit, yeah? We're not in a hurry. Indeed. There you go. DI manga? Uh, Probably. No, actually, no. This is just a side character. Um, yeah. It's far from DEI. See. Well, this is a story. This is actually client work that you're seeing on screen right now. And this is my own story in mind, which I know this cow needs a bit of a redrawing. Its leg is front legs is anatomically wrong, and yeah, you can say it's DEI as well. He has a female uh, protagonist. Well, it has a female and a male friend. There's two protagonists. Diversity points. True, 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 true. But yeah, well, the thing is that the way you actually write female characters so that it's not perceived as DEI is in the sense that we are talking about the same thing, right? Is that you actually just make them female instead of make them like a male archetype in a female body. So I kind of like my characters like that. Female characters that are still strong, but has like a lot of weakness. Like has a lot of female weakness and female strength. They may punch really really strong, but they still fall in love, for example. Yeah, or they still dress up. They may talk rash, but they still dress up like a girl. Does that make sense? The colored dude? Oh yeah. I don't think it's the eye. It's just a black dude. Yeah. The He's the only black dude. Actually, there's two black dude in that story. Um. So yeah, most of them are just white, white and Asian. I don't know if they're Asian. The character description I got from my client didn't really have any specific race. Well, the race was making dwarf, make them elves, make them humans. But maybe it is. Maybe you're right. What else am I doing? Okay, now this one's already done. Let's see. This one, I just need to draw the cow. I just draw the cow now, okay? Where's my pen? I'm gonna switch to monitor screen one. Yeah. Actually, give me a sec. I'm gonna go live on Facebook too. One moment. All right, I should be live on Facebook too. So where's my stuff? Manga name? The title is still work in progress, but the current title I'm going for is The Final Fortress. The second one that I kind of like was Rain. No, not rain as in like a rainstorm, but rain as in like the ruler. You know, the story is very derivative. Okay, don't judge me. I'm not a writer. I'm just starting out, but I got some cues. I'm getting some feedback from the community that small community that I built, and I don't care if it's derivative really, but I got my inspirations from Attack on Titan and a little bit of Expedition 2033 there, and Yeah, a little bit of cosmic horror. Later on we'll delve into some disturbing shit. But I start off my story with a very light-hearted kind of vibe, Full Metal Alchemist kind of vibe, and but it's going to evolve into more like gory stuff. It's not really gory stuff, but more body horror, disturbing kind of berserk kind of deal. I think Full Metal Alchemist definitely did that to me. I didn't expect it to be dark at the end. Very dark. Yeah. What was I doing? I was setting up my chats. Right, right. Okay. We should be set up now. Cool, cool, cool. I gotta draw this cow. I'm gonna turn off every other layer because it's just a bit distracting. So this manga isn't really published anywhere yet. I just started. This is chapter 4 of the story, and chapter 3 isn't even complete. I'm only working on chapter 4 now because it's going to serve as the one shot for my manga. Well, it's not really the one shot, but chapter 4 is a complete story where you don't have to really know how it starts. F up the Made in Abyss. Oh yeah, yeah. I didn't really even finish Made in Abyss. I don't know. It's not for me. I get bored when they went to that lady. After that lady's I can't remember the name of the girl. Um, but it was the first. Was it the first checkpoint they go through? And there was this lady, that was abnormally strong. She was a bit crazy. Yeah, after that, I didn't watch it. It's not because it wasn't good. I don't know. I just lost interest. I watch anime with my wife, and I have a kid, right? So, and she doesn't like those kind of themes. The whole sexualizing of kids thing, which they made in Abyss definitely did. I don't like that too. There's only one exception though that I would watch, which was Mishoko Tensei. The reason why is because the story was so good that I kind of forgave all the whole creepy stuff. Plus, Rudy in Mishoko Tensei, he gets punished every time he does some creepy stuff anyway. So it kind of made it a little bit easier to watch. But yeah, for the most part, I don't like that. Hopefully, my stream doesn't lag too much when I'm just multi-streaming on 3 different platforms. But sometimes it does, especially if I do it on TikTok, which I've stopped streaming on TikTok because of that reason. It's not. I mean, it's not in and it should be like that. Yeah, and then curve this. That's good. I mean, if you uh don't re-record encode, it should only just cost bandwidth. Yeah, I hope so. Well, I don't really know how that works. I'm fairly new to this thing. You know, all dog, new tricks. That's the situation I'm in right now. But I have a pretty decent internet. Decent, not good. Okay. Barely have any problems with it, to be fair. I got no complaints with my ISP. All right, looks good. I'm thinking of, well, there's two things I can do with this manga, right? Just there's a couple of things I can do with my manga, but I have a trip to Japan this October, and I just found out that there are some publishing companies that does free manga review, and I could just totally print this out, right? And then while I'm there, I could book an appointment, and just get this reviewed. Because what I'm really after is like feedback, editors' feedback from real mangakas. That'd be great, right? And who knows? Who knows where it take me? You might be watching the birth. Oh, like the next big thing. I don't know, man. I got dreams, okay? But seriously though, I want to do that. And also, there's a competition, manga competition. I've talked about this obnoxiously on my YouTube and on my stream, on my Discord too. There's a manga competition on March, which I'm going to be entering. That's why I'm not publishing this, because I'll be entering that competition very soon, and maybe I'll publish this after And by publish, I mean just put it online. You know, I'm not really gonna publish it like a serious publication. You know, I wish. And the third thing I want to do is, yeah, eventually I do want to do that. It's just self-publish. Again, I got dreams. Okay, I'm gonna reach it no matter what. That seems to be. That seems. That looks good. Connect this now. We're gonna add some blacks later too. That is a long message. Heritage, hey streamer, I caught your stream, recent stream, and generally enjoyed the energy and atmosphere you built. If you're interested in further, I can connect you with your partner. Uh, I don't know what that is, but I'm just gonna pass for now. Okay, thank you for the offer. A Twitch partner. Yeah, no, I'm gonna pass. Thanks for the offer, though, buddy. Yeah, it's probably a bot. Yeah. I mean, it wasn't a bot. I was like, oh, I still wouldn't do it. I'm not really in this. You know, I'm not really streaming just to be popular. I'm just bored. And I find it that when I'm streaming, I kind of become productive. You know, because when I'm burned out, right? Which I'm always burned out. Okay. Um, I find it that I don't really think about the work if I'm doing something else. You know, if I'm gaming, for example, with my buddies, and there's a loading screen, I always have Photoshop on the other side of the screen, just so I can work while waiting, and that always like alleviates the burnout in me. And it's the same with streaming. If I'm not playing with my friends, I stream so I can avoid the burnout. Um, and if I become popular, it's just a bonus for me. I'm not really after that. Okay. Yeah, that'd be nice, but that's not the goal. All right. So, all right, then you're gonna do the body now. I'm really not too keen on this body. It looks off. Uh-oh, my son is awake. He's going to start annoying me very soon. One way to avoid bots is to make your chat only people with phone numbers can chat. Ah, I can do that? I'll figure that out. I didn't know I could do that. Alright. Well, I'll figure that out next time anyway. Because, like, you know, I'm in the middle of the stream now. But thanks. I'll definitely do that. That's very useful. You know, when I was starting streaming on Twitch, I kind of got, like 3 or 4 viewers. But then I stopped and I just do it on YouTube now. And I do well sometimes. Right now it's a bit quiet, but there are days that streaming is kind of fun when there's like a lot of people chatting. I love talking to people. Yeah. And there are days that are just like this. They're really chill, just working. Um, but yeah. What's your YouTube? Jingo Studios. I think it's the same name with the same profile picture. Which I should probably change my profile picture pretty soon. I just put that there as a random thing, one of my artworks. Because I couldn't really think of anything. It just stuck, People know me from that picture nowadays, so I'm probably not gonna change it. Maybe I'll just make it clearer. Oh, it's not the same name. Oh, it's okay. Well, oh yeah, you're right. I got my gamer name here on Twitch. I could do something about that. Yeah, I'm really sorry about this, man. It's so unprofessional. Got my usernames and got bots on my channel. Yeah. Nothing but your name. I can tell you also stream yourself, yeah? Or maybe that's just the name. And this guy was really rich to draw, There's so many moving parts. Or there's so many parts, rather. Like the legs here. I kind of want to just move on to another panel for a bit. This thing requires a lot of work. And I don't want to rush it. So to avoid that, I kind of just jump panel to panel or parts to parts. See, I have a tendency to rush things whenever I'm faced with a difficult situation like this. It just looks like a goat to me. Okay, that's the problem. I think its head is too big. It's supposed to be a cow, okay? It's too big. Head's too big. I want it to be big because I want it to be cute, but it ended up being too big and not cute. Or how about that? That's a bit better, right? What did I have before? This. Okay, that's a little bit better. Okay, let's just do this. Okay, add bit better. Ah, it's okay. It's okay. I'm happy with it. Have you read a bird story? Bride story. It sounds familiar, but I believe I haven't. The manga? It is a manga. Shit, the art looks so sick. If I ever find this in my local manga store, I'll definitely grab it. The art looks sick. But I haven't read this. I'm currently reading Witch Hat Atelier, which my art style has changed because of it. Just a little bit. I know it's not finished yet, but I'm already adding a lot of the black parts, right? This is just the fun part for me, and again, I'm a bit burned out, so I'm doing this regardless. You can't stop me, okay? This guy's rings will be coming from the top. I don't know if this actually works in real life, but then again, there isn't a cow that's this big in real life, right? And Aki, one of the main characters, would sit right here or right here. No, right here. I'll draw him later once I actually draw the cow, okay? Uh, yeah, it's gonna be incredibly detailed later. I just want to get the like the shapes right, okay? Oops. Switch cameras there. Wait on. I can't use my brush. Oh. Won the 7th Manga Teisho Award in 2014. Dude, that's so cool! Won a manga competition. Dude, you must be correct. Like, see, you're secretly uh as sniping my channel or whatever, right? Just to go, look at this guy. He's good at mangas. But secretly, you're a pro. I had a feeling you were like that, man. Come on. Can't be doing me like that now. But yeah, that was one of my dreams, man. I don't really. Well, it is part of my dream to win a manga competition. But for the most part, I just really want to get a review, like an editor's review. I can't afford the editor, and and I only just edit my own manga, right? But I want an outsider's perspective and see how it reads. I mean, I get feedback from my community. I have a small Discord community, okay, like 30 people, and they give me feedback sometimes, but I want like a professional feedback. Like I want real feedback from professionals on this field. Yeah, not just a neat. Yeah, right. I'm never gonna believe you anymore, man. I'm just kidding, by the way. I need glasses. I'm wearing glasses right now, but I can barely see. Well, not really. It's not true. It's just that sometimes it blurs my stuff already. Scratches. Leathery scratches. Okay, so this is supposed to be like a cradle, and they kind of use this cow. Our main protagonist uses this cow to travel. I like the outcome of this. It actually turned out really well. I just don't like the position of the head here. I'm not quite sure about it. Art looks good. Thanks. Well, the art is not what I'm worried about, though. It's the writing. The art stuff comes really naturally to me, but I'm really new at writing, and I want honest feedback. You know, 'cause I can't really trust my like community feedback because they'll just tell me it's good. I know they're just trying to be nice, and I appreciate it. They mean well. Not using a reference for this cow definitely helped me out because I think it looks whimsical this way, right? It doesn't look right. There's something off about it, just enough that it looks kind of funny. Very mossy cow. All right, so just a bit more of the tail, and then you should be just rendering from here on. Good. Now let's just start to render. I need to establish where my blacks will be first, and then I'm gonna clean the blacks once I like where it is now. Okay, around here. That looks good. Clean a little bit of it. I spent 3 days straight reading the Divine Doctor. Dude, you're a manga. I have not heard of these mangas. To be fair, I stopped reading mangas for a while. I'm just starting to pick back up again with Witch Hat Atelier and this manga called Happiness. And back in the day, I would just read like the popular stuff, you know, Naruto, Bleach, One Piece. Well, I didn't read One Piece. I read this manga, but I really liked it, but I don't remember the title. Re something. It's not Re Zero. Re something. It involves a man that can see ghosts, right? He's always had these powers for since he was born, and it traumatized him when he was a kid, but eventually he got used to it. And I believe the opening of the manga starts off with this man being uh getting into a motorcycle accident with a woman. And no, it's not an isekai. He doesn't die. He just kissed the woman while they were tumbling around, and they kind of get to know each other. Then, "Oh, I'm so sorry. I very anime stuff, right? That because that totally happens in real life, right? Um, so yeah, and apparently this woman also has some powers too, like him, who can. There's some nine-tailed fox there. Not exactly like Naruto, but that's a Japanese uh, mythology, right? The nine-tailed fox, Asian mythology. I don't remember what the title of it was, but I remember liking it very much. The problem was that it kind of abruptly ended with a really rushed ending. This is gonna look so good once I introduce a little bit of screen tones, which I'll do at the very end of the process. Add another strap here. Or not. That makes sense, right? Strap here on this neck should be go underneath this tabard. And here, yeah, I think it makes sense to connect these two too, just to alleviate the strain it's going to have on its neck. Okay. I think this is done. Almost done. Some shade shadows on it on its horn still. It lacked uh, value in here. I think that the reins on its head should connect to these straps, right? Um, Saddle. Okay, so it should have one more strap on its neck like that. Connects it like here. And add some bumps here, which implied fur. And then yeah, and it normally a horse should have a strap here, but since its reins comes from the top, we're not gonna do that. Okay, now all it needs to do is just draw the character that's driving this thing. Should be around here, right? Which I'll do him in another layer. Actually, no, it's fine. I'll do him here. The circle to get a rough feeling how big this is. Okay, that's good. It's a scarf. Okay, black scarf. It goes in the mouth too. Does it? I'll check it later. I think you're right though. I think I remember something like that. Okay. Very rough. I don't have to be detailed with this person. 'Cause, yeah, he's really small, right? I can't. I can barely draw him. To be honest with you. really tiny for how small that is. His hands, maybe the reins right here. Okay, we're not going to draw the other hand. It shouldn't be visible. And that's pretty much it, I guess, for him. I don't want to detail him too much. But he should be snug in there, right? I think I even drew him a little bit too big there. It's okay. Hmm. Maybe let's add some lines here. Does it go in the mouth? I'm gonna check that, okay? Oh, yeah, it does. Since the rings isn't on his mouth anyway, right? I'm just gonna skip that. But you're right. You're absolutely right. It does go in the mouth. Alright, fine. I drew this cow, dude. Jeez, it's such a big to draw. I'm gonna put this here. Just to save this. Yeah, it can be under props. This is my background stuff where I just copy paste things. Where is it? Missing the cow. Where's my cow? There you are. Okay, so there's the line art. Now I have to delete the cow now. Parts of it, at least. Or I could just make him a background character. Yeah, okay. Let's do that instead. Whoops. Right. What's this layer? Delete that. What's this layer? Delete that. Delete that. I'm turning you into a background. What? Okay, background character. Right there. Wait, if I do this, then I place the. I want them to be more visible. These horses here in front. I'm kind of just erasing the lines that overlaps with them, right? Old manga trick. See if that works. Nope, that doesn't work. So I may need to move this here. But then this guy isn't really visible, right? If I wait. That actually works a little bit, right? Yeah, I kind of like it. It just makes it slightly visible. Not really. And this guy, which is very important to be seen, is sort of in this part where it's mostly white. So it's not really, the cow isn't obstructing him too much, right? So, you know what? I made a mistake. I need to do that again. I didn't take into account this horse right here. Yeah. Damn it. The perspective is too whack. Wait. I can fix this. I can fix this. It's too whack. But I'll fix that later. But that's kind of the concept of it, right? Okay. I'm going to draw the background for this now. And I'll fix this later. I'll fix it a little bit by adding a background here. It kind of gives you perspective as to how the planes are going to work. Background stuff are so fun. Sometimes. Sometimes it's tedious. Sometimes it's fun. No, I really like drawing landscapes rather than like big city buildings. A thing to avoid when drawing landscape is lines that are too straight. So I'm erasing the line there. We add some shadows for these horses later. Okay. We're gonna add a little bit of a hill, maybe here. Grassy Hill. That's my music. Wait, I'm just gonna take a breather, okay? Uh, I'm gonna grab some water. You guys chill, alright? I'll be right back. This is my water. Black. It's just Coca-Cola. Uh, I'm just gonna chill for a bit. I've been drawing for 3 hours, probably more than that. I've been streaming for 3 hours, almost 3 hours, I think. 2.5. What we're we gonna do? I feel like I feel like playing some games sometimes, but there isn't really any game that interests me nowadays. Right now, I'm just playing Path of Exile 2, and I'm kind of getting bored with it. And I kind of want to. I'm playing No Man's Sky again, and I got bored with it really quickly. I used to play that game religiously. Same with Once Human. These games that I used to love, I still love them. I want to love them. I want to play them, but I just don't have that in me anymore. I'm kind of scared because there's nothing I would rather do right now than play games. But there are no games to be played right now. I'm excited for Crimson Desert, but I don't know. I'm hoping that I can get into it like how it used to be. With games when I used to look forward to games. But right now, there's not really a game like that for me anymore. It's kind of sad. It's probably because of my age. I'm 34, right? And it's I guess you do reach a point when those games just doesn't click as well as they used to be. Maybe it's not for everybody. I know a few people that are still avid gamers, uh, in their 50s, right? But for me, I don't know. Maybe I'm there, and I don't want to be there. I want to play games. Yeah, it's just scary, man. Crimson Desert. I'm really looking forward to Crimson Desert. I believe there's a rumored, but maybe even confirmed Witcher 3 DLC. I mean, how great is that, right? The last great game I played was probably Cyberpunk. I played that at release, and I know it had a lot of problems, but for me, it didn't really bother me. And was it Cyberpunk? That was the game I played before I had my son, and I remember I was excitedly buying stuff to upgrade my PC when I was planning to play it months ahead of time. Then I spent all this money, right? I was like, oh, my girlfriend says, okay, I'm pregnant. Like, holy shit, I just spent all this money when I could be spending it, preparing for the baby. What am I gonna do? I can start over again. Say, okay, let's do this. We can do this, and then Cyberpunk comes out. It's like, okay, this is probably gonna be the last great game I'm going to be playing before I become a dad. And I thought at the time that it was going to affect me, but affect me. No, like I couldn't game anymore once I had the baby. But that's not really true, I'm still gaming quite a lot. Maybe not as much because I have responsibilities now. And right now, whenever I game, I just think to myself, I could be doing something else that's more productive that could be beneficial for my baby, like recording YouTube videos or actually working on my commissions. Man, it's just different nowadays. Hey, still Solantis draws. I've been drawing a lot as well, but when I game, I've been on League of Legends. No, well, League of Legends. I tried playing that game and it didn't go so well actually. I'm a Dota guy myself. Not Dota 2 though. Dota 1. That was the goat. I feel the same way to be honest. Yeah, I know. I guess somebody, people do reach that point when you just can't be excited about games anymore. I'm excited for Crimson Desert, but you know what I'm thinking of when I think of that game? There's gonna be a lot of things to do. It's too tedious for me now. Um, Same with GTA. I used to be excited for these games, man. I want to be excited for these games, and I hate myself for not being excited because it sounds so pretentious. I don't want to be pretend. I want to be playing games. I feel like gaming is a waste. I could be making content or drawing comics. Yeah, I know. Well, drawing comics is great too. I get the same level of satisfaction when on playing games when I'm drawing. But I can't just be drawing all day every day. I gotta do something else. Uh, so gaming was my go-to place, but now it's a bit different. You see them in the background, right? Do I have my big camera? Okay, so in my background, I got like my Gundam stuff, my spray paints, my pens there, my markers. I play the guitar. I collect these things here. I got more books over here. So no, I'm really just trying to find that satisfaction of relieving my thoughts for a while, outside of drawing. Because drawing does that for me, but doing it too much makes it like a chore. I think it's the same for everything, really, even for gaming. I don't know. Am I the only one like that? I know you are, right? So got it day one, run it. I feel like gaming is. Oh wait, okay. Read that already. Games. How many games did you play last year? Got it day one. Hit run. Well, last year, well, I do still play games, but with my friends and only with my friends. I play Battlefield 6. I play Warzone with my friends. But I only play those games when I'm invited. So I don't really like playing those games by myself. I played Once Human last year. Again, Path of Exile, played it a lot. Um, what else did I play? I think I played Dyson Sphere Project again for like 10,000 times. But do you see what I mean? These are old games, right? These aren't really. Well, Battlefield 6 is new, but the formula isn't really. Battlefield 6 is a new game, but it feels like an old game. If that makes sense. I was really looking forward to Starfield. I was so hyped for that game, and then it came out. I was like, oh, damn, at some point, now I gotta wait for something else to be excited about. And I was excited for Nightingale, the survival game. I really love survival games. Oh, I played Enshrouded. That's right. Didn't really like it that much. It was good. It was okay. Then that disappoint. Nightingale disappoints. What else did I play last year? I guess you wanna take a look at my Steam? I'll show you guys my Steam. Wait, how do I? Let's get back to the other screen, and I'll show you my Steam thing. Um, yeah. So, Call of Duty is still running. I gotta stop that. So I play Call of Duty a lot with my mates, right? I'm not really good at it. Just play casuals with bots. Once Human, I play this a lot with my cousins and uncles. Um, I'm playing this again. I'm trying to get into it. It's a little bit, but I used to play this quite a lot back in it. 384 hours. That's a lot for me. Path of Exile. Been playing this quite recently. Enshrouded. Okay, I played this like for 5 minutes. Again, right? I played this in the release on its early access release, and it was really good. But I fired it up again. Garry's Mod. This is really for my son. I stopped letting him play this. I realized it's very violent. Little Nightmares 3, 7 to 8 minutes. Pretty crappy Little Nightmares. Little Nightmares 1 and 2 was really good, man. This is just a disappointment. Okay, get this out. I want a refund, to be honest with you. Orwin's Meat. Okay, I played this. I was really hyped for it. This looks like a game that would actually appeal to me, right? This is like the Black Desert type kind of game, the Genshin Impact kind of game, but didn't really click with me. Again, there's that feeling that it's too tedious now. This is the demo. Tekken 8, I used to be really good at Tekken. I think I got, how many hours do I have in Tekken 7? Yeah, 357 hours. I used to be really good at this. I think I still am. I just haven't really got into it. Dyson Sphere program. This was unexpectedly really good game, man. This game blew my mind, and I might play this again. But yeah, these are some of the games that I played last year. Portal 2. I played Portal 2. I played this on my cousin's Steam back when it released. I didn't really play this on my Steam. Um, yeah, played this for a little bit. Yeah, Titanfall. It's really good. So yeah, those are my games, dude. Uh, but man, it's tough out there, huh? I've been hitting the gym as an outlet. Dude, I should probably do that too. Back in the day, I used to hit the gym almost every day, man. Me and my best friend used to like, be a unit in the gym. So good. But he became a dad too, and I became a dad. We barely have enough time. Check my Steam account, Kingpin Gamer. All right, man. Wait, hold on. Steam account. Oh, right, Steam. Is it with the question mark? There's like a lot of them. Uh, yeah. Well, that's how I feel about games nowadays. I am getting Crimson Desert Day One. Me and my cousin will play that for a bit, maybe, hopefully. It's the fourth one. Okay, cool, cool, cool. I'll add you there, yeah. I'm gonna check out. Ooh, is it a fox lady? Hey, 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 hey. 2,000 games owned, dude. You're crazy. I don't even have half that. How long have you been in Steam? Is that 14 years? Dude, 14 years? How many games do I have? I only have 77 games. Weak as eh. Games last year. Let me check back. Played 285 games, dude. You're crazy. You're crazy. You have a lot of time. Helldivers 2. I want to play that game. I'm reading your stuff. Okay. I told you I'm a nest. You are. But yeah, I should probably hit the gym too, because I'm getting fat. I'm getting really fat. It's not good, man. It's not good. Is my camera working? It's not working, isn't it? What's going on? Camera's not working. Did I run out of battery? I think I ran out of battery. Hold on. Oh no, it's still there. What's wrong with it? Hmm. I guess I gotta restart this camera thing. One moment, guys. All right, well, I just lost my camera. Maybe. That's fine. I guess it's fine. I need to restart my stuff. Give me a sec, guys. I need to fix my camera. That works. I don't think it's my camera. I think it's my Discord. I mean my freaking my OBS. It's not letting me capture. Camera's working fine. Okay. Nope, not working. Yeah, anyways, who cares? All right, let's just get back to drawing, yeah? I think I'm about ready to go back. And since we don't have a camera, I'm just gonna make this bigger. Get my steam out of there before you find my secrets. All right. Um, where was I? Okay. Man, I really want to get my camera back. You know what? I'm gonna use my. I mean, I'm gonna switch for a little bit. I'm going to use my other camera, my big camera. Okay, just give me a sec, guys. I'll be very quick. Does that work? Is that working? Wait, it's not working yet. Ooh, there it is. It's dark though. Okay. Let me just configure this. Sorry. I'm gonna be very quick. I'm gonna be very quick. Too dark. Let's get our exposure up. Oh, so bright. Okay, that's good. Alright. It's not as good as my phone camera. But it should do for now. Where is my thing? Okay. I'm good with that. Whoops. Alright, we're back. Let's get to drawing before people get bored. This landscape is mostly flat. I'm gonna add a little bit of an even surface here. And of course, like points of interest. Maybe a rock here sticking out. Maybe there's a signage here sticking out. I'll add that later. More rocks. That's some random stuff. These this granular texture is too much, I think. It needs more grassy textures like this. Oof. Okay. The wolf. What's a wolf? Oh, a halo, a fox girl. True, true, true. Wolf girl then. I should have my main character is kind of like that too. Although she is a lynx. I know. Yeah, it's the same thing, really. A beast girl, yeah. Yeah, I'll show you my main character. I'm not sure if you've seen her. Where is it? No, it's not her. Not her. Some of the DEI stuff. Oh yeah, that's her right there. Oh, excuse me. This is my main character, Hikari, and she's a lynx. I got her hit her ears here, like a lynx, inspired by that handle at least. But you know, people mistake her as a fox girl still, but that's okay. To me, yeah, it's the same thing. Not supposed to be working on this. Get back to this thing. You are not reading. You have not read or watched Spice and Wolf. Nah. I'm not as much of a what a nerd as you are, man. I used to be. Like I got too many things on my hand now. Like a son. I'm actually catching up with anime. Me and my wife are watching My Hero Academia. I watched it a few years ago. I really liked it, and I thought that I should want to wait until it's finished. And now it's finished. We're watching it. I kind of hate anime for that. You know, there's way too many anime that are really good but are unfinished. And sometimes I just want to, I don't want to wait. Sometimes I just want to watch a complete story. All right, that's good. I should draw the caravan here. I'm gonna draw the caravan here. Because these guys are protecting a carriage. Armored carriage like this. Okay. Now we're gonna add some more points of interest from my background sheet. This tree here. And let's add mountains. Where are my mountains? Here they are. Okay. If you came mic off, so mic off. I don't think so. It's
It's
off.
off.
Why
Why
is
is
it
it
off?
off?
Why is it off? Oh, it's not off. Yeah, it's not off. You're
You're
joking.
joking.
You're
You're
trolling
trolling
me.
me.
I like this. Where's my trees? Actually, I'll skip the trees. Yeah, let's skip the trees. This is a flat plane. I'm gonna go with the clouds now. Idea. But the competition is much better since you couldn't really see the knights here approaching because of that mountain range there. Now there's a blank space here that allows me to see them properly. Okay, nice flat plains. Okay. Alright, here's this is gonna be a problem, isn't it? I'll try to do this. Okay. Release this. This guy is bothering me for a reason. He's in the wrong plane. What's that? Is that my sketch? It's an invisible drawing there. How? There's a going on here. That's the cow. I know. Hey, this is all right. I think this is okay. I don't like the where's my cat out? There's my cat out. Oh, I need to raise them. It needs to be raised up. Okay, raised up like way up here. Yeah. See this? The lines. They are going to they're going to overlap with the cutout here when I print this. So I need to raise them up. Hi again, my video hits 106 views now and I have 71 subscribers. I'm back. Hey man, congratulations. Good for you, dude. I'm happy for you. This guy can be raised up more. Okay, I need to fix the background. This guy. Okay, I need to fix the background. Congrats, man. Did you so 100 views on your video? On your first video, it's pretty tight. I haven't watched it by the way. It's a bit busy right now. Okay. Can you guys hear me by the way? I've been told that my mic is not working. Hopefully it's working now. But this background is killing me, man. Damn it. Background is really pissing me off. Could be this big. And could be facing. Whoops. Yeah, I guess I can just show it like that. Okay. I don't want to think more about this background. It's driving me nuts. To confirm, you guys can hear me, right? Mic test. Oh yeah, it does work. How about that? Mic test. Can you guys hear me? Yeah, it should work. But yeah, thanks. I mean, sorry. All I mean to say is, congrats on your video, dude. Are you a tourist? Maybe just a normie? I'm probably a normie, by the way. Sorry, I missed that part. I'm probably a normie now. But I have watched a lot of anime, especially the 90s anime. There's still a lot of animes I haven't watched. Like, I haven't watched Fist of the North Star. I should. I haven't finished Berserk. I should, probably. But yeah, I'm probably just a normie. Hmm. Okay. I guess it's fine now. Definitely fine now. What if I shrink this just a little bit like that? Yeah. This flag is creating a tangent to this thing here. Hey. Make one. Kingpin, can you hear me now, though? Guess not. Oh, let's check the cutouts. Okay, I think this works well. Mm-hmm. I like this now. Okay. Now the fun part is to add the green tones, which I probably can't do today. There's still so much to do. Let's see. So this is pretty much finished. I just need to render the characters and also fix that shadow. Because she's looking at a man that's bigger than her, and it's casting a shadow. I also need to draw the texture for the floor here, and of course render the shadows for the characters, which it's not yet done. That's gonna take maybe around 30 to an hour. Same. Okay, this guy. This needs. Actually, it's fine. This I think I just need to draw the background here a bit more. Besides that, there's nothing else to do. Maybe just the mountains, right? This one's good. Already done. This one's already done. So I did all. Oh, this one. Ah, it says two more panels. I'll probably do this off stream. Yeah, I'll do this off stream, but there's still a background here as well as Aki reading a scroll. One of my characters, Aki. And I also need to redraw the cow here. There's two panels. I need to redraw the horns. And of course, draw the parts where, the horns is kind of blocking. I think same with a couple of pages here too. Like this horn here is wrong, right? Um, two panels, well, four drawings of the cow. It's wrong. Yeah, it won't take long. I'll do that off stream too. And hopefully, if I finish all of that, tomorrow I'll be streaming again. And we can just do the screen tones and render this thing with more hatching lines. Alright, I mean, this thing's not finished yet. There's two panels. The top panel won't be drawn. I'm just going to copy paste a drawing that I've already done way back when. And this page, first panel, still need to draw that guy. And just some effects here, really. Nothing more. Oh man, it's been a long day. I've been streaming for 3 hours, but I've probably been drawing nonstop for 5. Oh, I spilled my Coca-Cola. Ah, some nice Coke. So I'm just gonna chill for a bit. Play some guitar, yeah? I only know a couple of songs in the guitar. I used to know a lot, but I haven't played it for so long that I probably already have forgotten most of them. Okay. See those my plushie here. Dude, what are we gonna do? What are we gonna do? Audio is not picking up my guitar. Still not doing it. Okay, just picking it up. Hopefully it's not too annoying.
I'm just gonna chill for a bit. I'm tired of drawing for now. I may play some games. I don't know. I'll try No Man's Sky once again, okay? Or maybe play Where Winds Meet. I don't know. I don't want to do that. It's too tedious. All right, that kind of relaxes me a little bit. That's enough of that shit. Okay, what are we gonna do? I don't want to end the stream just yet, man. Just because I'm not drawing doesn't mean I have to end the stream. Should we do a tier list? What should we do? A tier list off. I've already done an anime tier list on stream before. That could be very annoying. I'll do a tier list next time. I think I should probably just end the stream. Yeah, it's 5 a.m. on my end. I should probably get some sleep, but I'm not sleepy yet. That's the thing. Today's a very slow stream. Just 44 viewers. Very slow. I usually get a little bit more than that. That's okay. I'm not hurt about it. I'm totally not hurt about it. Man. So tomorrow's goal is to just finish everything. Finish all the line work, finish all the background, and then damn, I gotta do the dialogue too. That's 8 pages. No, not eight. 6 plus 4. That's 10 pages worth of 10 pages worth of dialogue. That's gonna be so annoying. I hate doing the dialogues. Okay, I really do. I wish there was an easier way to do the dialogue. But I usually use AI. Well, not AI, sorry. I usually use Adobe Illustrator. That's the kind of AI I'm talking about. To do the dialogue because it's just faster uh, than Photoshop. Every time I press T on my Photoshop to type out the text, it lags my entire Photoshop for just a little bit, and then it's not very intuitive. Rather than in this Illustrator, it's very fast to type things. So I cannot do that in a separate software. and then I copy paste that onto the Photoshop file here, which is very easy to do. But just copy pasting my dialogue, it's so tedious. It's not fun. It doesn't involve any drawings. It's I hate doing it. I hate it, man. I hate it. Maybe I'll just do that on Monday. Yeah, let's save the dialogue for Monday. Finish all the drawings, and that's it. You might need the energy later. Yeah, I probably will. Yeah, you're right. Silver comment. You're right. All right, I'm just gonna end the stream. I got nothing else to do. You know, you're a very slow day. You guys have a nice day, and what's his name again? Silentis draws. Congratulations on. Oh no, it's not Silentis. It's Beasters Animation. Congratulations, man, on 71 subscribers. You guys have a nice day. Bye bye. I'm gonna end the stream now. Bye bye. End. Bye bye, you.